Abduction in action.
They've got some
he's
plays that
watching
can
the
come down the
Chinese
line as
ones.
well that we didn't even consider with a Storm, or even with this Brewmaster. Lots of play potential.
How the hell did he get in the game?
Q scuttling around, trying to find something, working onto that Dagon. Coverage for
Actually,
Enigma
what
Galaxy
happened?
isn't that clean.
What? How is he getting feed? These goddamn these. Yeah, the Chinese might be better.
阿托斯了，
对，
Yeah, this is
但
definitely better.
是关键的问题还是没伤害。他现在就算阿托斯控到这
You can always rely on the Chinese
把，还
streams.
是很难杀。
是的，这把插技要杀人的话，龙骑的这个紫苑比较重要。
中路再
Oh
偷，
shit. Takes to the screen as well.
但是尼格玛这边九仙大他也不着急，也不考虑帮九仙拿一个骨灰能量这种啊，
都不
他也不着急，也不考虑帮九仙拿一个骨灰能量这种啊。
急，都在刷。
尼格玛算是一个3核强势期，
What?
那么运营了很长时间，就在等这个机会，但是叉叉 S 没有给到
So
对
Mail
方
going in?
他先手的一个机会，通过一个穿刺位移来到塔后的一个地形，在这个塔后的地形是躲过了凤凰这边的
It's
超新星。
even.
对，
那么尼格玛这一波进攻显得有点勉强了。
是的，这一波的话，蓝猫强动先手，在杀王刺走的情况下追到塔后面再上，队友是实在跟不了了。
FBZ on his best hero.
现在凤凰的这个超新星在 CD， 蓝猫这边的蓝量呢倒还算可以，是有战斗能力的，就看他们会怎么来打。
Exim is a good team though.
小强看到这边的一个有大熊猫九仙，他有抗魔斗篷，伤害不一定能秒掉这边的一个九仙，被挂到了边的一个虫子。老陈给到这个上帝之手，想要奶住，小强这边扛得住吗？小强没扛住，
Oh.
杀王穿刺隔地形，想要杀蓝猫也没有成功。 输
Not
出确实
false.
少了一些，这样现在一个辉耀小狗过来啃这边的沙王该怎么办呢？钻到这边陈的一个宝宝体内，龙骑士过来一块把这个陈的宝宝想 A 掉 ，A 掉之后 SK 一个穿刺穿起来，这边那个小狗蓝猫进场以后先把这边的 SK 给拼了 ，SK 死了，马克在旁边也没有办法给到任何有效支援，通过一个缩地冲到这边一个脸上 A 一下普攻一下，再加一个紫苑，吐一口火，紫苑结算应该是杀不死这个狗。 太肉了！
这波龙骑士是有个加速符，收了个
Yeah, it's
凤
not really watchable.
打残局龙骑还在往前顶，切了一下臂章很极限。
回袖臂章，哎，还是没有撑住啊。
Kuroki was the problem. I guess they're actually looking good.
这比克身上也是中了一刀。
Stuns out. FBZ will lose the Earth Spirit.
Man, how is he
Earth
getting
Panda,
better quality?
But they will save himself.
I'm
Does
gonna get a
the
ban
infest
for
on
watching
Ghost. They will
Chinese,
get the
probably not.
deletion on 1J, but they'll find XXS and trade. Can they find
Get
more?
VIP,
Obviously,
I'm not
Bravo,
VIP
GH
anymore.
falls in the back.
I
Ghost
washed
not
up.
in the best of spots right now. No infest.
Washed up.
Won't be able
Stronger.
to walk out though. Still going. Get that lockdown on FBZ, but Ame's dropping way too low. That Spirit Vessel doing a ton of work from FBZ. We'll find
fuck
one.
it.
Ghost still playing on the line, but XM
Let's see if they fix
Does
it
manage to
for
Kuchi
tomorrow.
out of
I can
danger.
watch in game.
10-6.
I'm
NGX
just in Kingdom.
wobbly back and forth starts, but same thing goes for the side of Extreme, but they snipe Sumail.
Let Mayu
Wigs in
scream.
queue. That's his
Speak.
Dagon flying out off the back of that kill. Will sacrifice a big streak to find for himself. And some galvanized stacks being taken away as well.
It's worth, I guess. I mean, it's really good. Really good find from the.
Why did he bring his
But-
date here? It's so embarrassing.
I
What
don't
is
know.
he
I don't think
thinking?
a single kill is enough to.
I give
Swing
my
the
I bring my
finger
2K MMR girlfriend here.
Extreme
That's
Gaming.
an actual guy with a
Respawn.
voice changer.
Like storm.
I think it can
will always
score.
be storm, and if you can't find an answer for the storm, it's just gonna be hard, nonetheless.
There's not the time, little bro.
And
Yeah.
they were able to catch the storm just because of a very.
You do
long
the same
teamfight.
with Mega Cup casts.
Yeah,
He
and
was
that's a
able to
private
use
relaxed
Vendetta
cast. This is a
twice in that
professional.
fight,
He's
the
hired.
entire 1.5 minute
I
fight.
should ban
think.
you for even writing that, honestly.
Yeah, it felt that
So,
long.
yeah,
He's the official
maybe they
caster
just
for the
went
English
back.
stream.
a bit earlier, then that would have gone differently.
Certainly could have. They've got smoke out for Sumail and GH. Have the egg ready to go. Split in a few seconds here for FBZ along with a full pipe. So they can trudge through this magical damage. Extreme Gaming, of course, going for their own smoke. Not spotted out by the vision. Not broken yet. They will spot this ward. That should reveal some info here. As XXS shows on the lane. Enough for the disengage from the side of NGX. Interesting build from Sumail as well. Not going for the new tech with a Kaya. It just goes Witchblade BKB. Wants to be able to survive. Has enough mana with a Galvanize. Doesn't feel the need to rush into the Kaya stacking. That is still something that works for whatever reason. 11-7. Less than 1k for the side of Extreme.
Can you let
As the
Bayou
game scales on,
speak,
you
please?
feel good about Extreme Gaming if the game, say, drags into 30, 35, 40 minutes?
I don't think so. Like, at some point, Nyx will find it harder to kill supports in the backline at the same time. It's a Nyx. It doesn't really contribute much to team fight. If it's gonna be Vendetta, then he's not gonna be throwing disables for the team fight. So it's hard to find that balance whenever I do play Nyx. Like, if you're gonna go for an Axe build, then
What does
you're
the
gonna be
chat
down, but
say
you're not
about
gonna be
this?
bursting down the backline. But if you can go burst down in the backline, it's gonna be hard for you to
Age doesn't
reposition
matter
for
that much.
burrow play.
That is true.
But and it's a life stealer against a DK. It's not gonna be fun for the DK to be keeping on hitting. It's just
You're
gonna be
so bleeding.
like them hitting each other for 10 seconds straight before someone's on threat to die.
It is. They get the dust out onto XXS as he clears out the sentry. Does manage to burrow strike his way up, but here comes Sumail. Gets the vortex.
Oh
They got
no,
control,
Sumail!
though.
He's
Damage
fine.
from Sinq's not quite enough. The egg dropped to create some distance. They get the isolation out onto Ame with a tornado up.
Wow.
Vortex back as well.
Actually, it was
You will find
Kuroki.
Ame. DK gone.
Kuroki was actually
3
the
for
problem.
nil.
Holy shit.
As this time, NGX were ready. It's Extreme Gaming. Dragged way too far back. You're seeing that pipe on FBZ. Give enough durability out to Sumail
And
to
Miracle.
survive the Nyx's assassination attempts. It's just not enough burst with a little bit of magic barrier and magic res on top.
They got 2 SEA players even.
Their
This is
only
really
burst
impressive.
is on Nyx, maybe Rubik, but if he gets the right spells, but he just can't get the spells at all. Like, all he got, Rage to run away.
Mayu, more like may you leave. Leave.
Like,
It's-
this feels like a very bad Rubik game. Like, the good spells you can steal are so hard to steal. Like, if Phoenix gets his shard, it's gonna be almost impossible to steal the egg. At the
Yeah,
same time, do you
that'd
really
roll.
want to steal an egg?
Probably not. I mean, it's funny
Steel
with
egg.
AoE, but probably not something you're really looking
Yeah,
forward
but-
to.
Security is great.
Yeah.
Brewmaster ult
It
is
is
Like, really
great.
can throw a bunch of stuff
A
and
voice
can stay an
changer.
egg.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially as a core. Kind of want to keep spamming out. 14-7, 4K lead up for NGX. And they are starting to build up. You know, Mayu, you've got chat split up. Some are saying that your voice is AI. Some find it cute.
Huh.
The AI allegations are hilarious, by the way. If you think this is Michael Phoenix letting me play by play, you've got some severe issues with interpersonal relationships and understanding of what the hell Michael Phoenix likes to do, alright? Michael Phoenix letting me play by play? Oh, that's hilarious. No. No
What
way
is he
I would let him
saying?
make me play by play. Nuh-uh. No siree.
What?
Free
What I
shard
just
for 1J.
did.
Oh, shut up. You're not Mike, you're not saying the C word you're frequently enough for an Australian, right?
What does he? Yeah.
Cannot pass.
Shut
Oh
up.
yeah, that's true.
Smoke out, free shard for 1J.
Telling a
little
trans
bit of
person to
damage on
shut
our
up.
support Weaver going semi-core with a Gleipnir pickup as you tend to do. They find XM. Remember, this is a core Rubik.
Rage.
XM trying to TP out. Oh, he can't. Ghost gets the final right click. Final tick
AI
with a
voice.
Radiance. We'll
The
find a
rage
nice simple
almost
kill.
mattered, guys.
Almost
the
did.
rage almost mattered.
Yeah, but its AoE doesn't increase. What's the point? Into the Roche they go. Nice
That's
and
true.
simple. For the side of NGX.
They're doing it.
Extreme Gaming. Almost a bit
Bitches
reminiscent of Game 1
leave.
up against Talon earlier today. Game 1 for them there also looked a little bit weaker.
It's Kuroki voice
So far,
changer.
NGX looking like they've got things in complete control. Kaya up for Sumail.
They're forgetting the gold creep. In Roche
Ah.
Pit. No.
They left it? That's a shame. Aggressive infest onto the Weaver. And just go back to farming. BKB for Ame, line
I
up
just don't
next.
understand what's
Are
happening.
jumping forward, we'll find DY
Wow.
and spot out XXS as well. SinQ looking for an opportunity on the side. Get the control.
Oh!
Sumail's gone. Too far forward. Great control from SinQ, but will be punished for it.
I
XXS
remember when
does get
Cap
some
had
space
tech
to get
issues
away.
and Bulldog casted
will he?
alone for
1J's
8
on the
minutes,
job.
or SMT good
managed to
old
get the
time
Cyclone
strong
off.
gig.
XXS.
I don't
Stone
remember
thrown
that.
at him. Void pulled back once again. Trying to dodge around with the Sandstorm. Is going to be enough. No more split.
Classic
They are
throw.
committing. Got the Atos up. Ghost.
Damn, Lyster is
Trying
fat.
to keep chase. Not able to maintain. Still a big kill onto Sumail again. Not too bad.
Yeah, he didn't expect the Nyx to be there.
I can't believe this voice.
That is your one advantage, right? Like
It's clearly a voice changer. Why would anybody use a voice
You can
changer? Because they're
spot
insecure
out
about their
this
voice.
Weaver Shikuching around if you're
And
in
why
one
are
of these
you
fights
casting? I
for
don't
free.
understand.
Or
It makes
free.
it really easy. Almost the ads
Amazing
up on
grenade.
Ghost though.
Why would anyone
This
be
is
embarrassed
where
about their
things can
voice?
get a little bit spicy. The infest onto DK. That the lower
It's a
cooldown
dude.
as well. The uptime for Ghost to get aggressive. It's gonna be massive for this life
Some
sealer.
people should have been embarrassed. It's true, like that guy. His
Seem
voice
cute.
was fucking
Trying
pathetic.
to mess around
Still
again.
is.
Dust this out. Will they commit onto SinQ? They find him. They get the Atos usage off the zips there. Sumail gets some sweet revenge. It looks like, or does he? Oh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Mind Flare and Dagon. What a spell.
I don't know. I think this storm needs a Lincoln's, guys. I really don't know.
Looks like he could.
Like, this storm gets stunned if he hits the Nyx while lightning ball. Like, does he get stunned after, or does he? I still don't know. I've never seen storm with Nyx in a while.
I don't think.
I think it doesn't, but
No. Yeah.
It just feels like,
I
what
think
is
you
it,
get
John
triggered
X
after any
horny
damage from
bringing
Storm,
a
from
girl
the
to get
ball.
laid? Like,
Yeah.
what's going on here? It's so
So
bizarre.
you just kind of have to time it.
It's so
It's not the
bizarre.
longest duration on Spike Carapace when it is up. So you have some measured sense of trying to dodge it and just not hit, I guess. As long as he's not zipping in front first. Like if they spot this Nyx first, it should be manageable for Sumail. 18 to 8.
It's down bad.
Again, a strong showing so far from NGX. Extreme Gaming with his Rubik mid, the Gambit doesn't feel like it's paying off yet. And I saw the itemization on XM. He's going for like Dagon. He had an Atos queued up there as well. Yeah, he's going Dagon Kaya. I mean, I like it. You've got the spell amplification. Or, well, at least we're looking at SinQ. But I believe the Rubik
Yeah.
was also going Dagon. Which
this
is
is a really strong Atos game, anyways. Like,
That miss.
people always overlook Atos, like, for other utilities, but, you know, like, it's just cannot be underestimated in almost a lot of games.
True,
Yeah.
true.
do you remember
Yeah.
the time when Atos was a projectile that slowed almost like the Fusel? Remember that?
I don't.
A long,
long
time
ago?
ago.
Yeah.
Way long
Yeah.
ago. Oh, jump forward. XM caught out. Sumail gets dodges the Atos, chasing on that Chikuchi, and it will find XM. 1J will take it up for himself.
My voice
That
of the
Rubik
deep
has
throat.
been that
Come
way
on.
for like the past
Show some
3
respect,
minutes.
guys.
He had it coming, I swear.
Yeah, he's been hanging around there for way too
Jesus.
long. Again, with a Kaya, Sumail can't afford to zip around like a maniac, no problem. Mana regen amp is huge. Have the Ags being
I think
queued up for
only-
FBZ now as well. Yeah.
And I think the only thing missing from that Galvanize is a way to just kill yourself for free.
Oh, you mean just like Bloodstone, eh?
Yeah.
I do miss old Bloodstone.
Kill
not gonna
yourself
lie.
for free.
I do miss that mechanic.
Yeah, it was pretty goddamn fun. Oh my god.
Nice assassination onto GH, but this is gonna cost you, SinQ. You don't save that combo for Sumail. Sumail will find you 16 galvanized. BKB up now for Sumail. Infest up onto 1J. Without that Nyx to spot out this Weaver, you can get pretty sneaky here as well. Aegis does expire. Wisdom Rune for free onto Ghost. Has that level
Ooh.
20 spike now as
this
well.
Is the second Wisdom Rune they sniped.
Yeah,
And
not
Yeah.
good.
Extreme gaming is playing the long game. This is not the way to do it.
No. Losing out on that is pretty massive, especially, again, you've got like Nyx in particular. I don't think it counts too much for the Chen. Whoa, that was a sudden camera switch to the damage Lamproon, but okay. Damage Lamproon is there, and our Storm should be able to pick that up. Sumail, more than happy to oblige. 20-9 Extreme. Still looking for a way to take these fights
How
outside
good is
of
Extreme
assassinating
Gaming?
the Storm.
Where are they rated in terms of Chinese
NGX,
teams? They're pretty high, aren't they?
looking to be in very, very good form in this game so far. Last series of the day here in the Group B stream.
The only way of killing
Top
storms
three,
is the
top
Nyx.
one.
You can't
Enigma is winning.
just-
And
you
even
can't
if they
just keep
lose, they
backing
still are
up
looking good here.
on-
So
I mean,
Kroki actually is a problem.
going for the Rubik for control or the Dragon Knight, because like you want to save those stuns when you do jump something. Like if you keep backing up on the storm, the other heroes might be able to kite you.
Yeah.
rather
Uh-oh.
than-
They tried to
Oh.
jump Ghost. This
Damn,
life
that's a
stealer is
big
just not
AoE.
dying anytime
What item
soon.
does it have?
Get the chain control onto XXS. Does manage
Oh
to
my god,
oversee
egg! The
to
manly
down,
egg!
but the egg right on
Damn, a
top.
manly egg!
Ballsy move out from GH will cost him
Oh.
along with 1J.
Oh, here we go,
Sumail now
starting.
out of HP to play with Will back.
Oh, no,
His
here
team
we
is
go.
There, but now Ghost stuck in the middle of nowhere
There we go.
is dead. What the hell was that?
I don't know. I think did he infest to a hero? He has dags, right?
Yeah, I don't know if he did. It's just really awkward.
I can't imagine him getting there. A life stealer unless you really overcommitted too much. Like
Yeah.
he walked under tier 3 for that.
I mean, that cost them their lead. Extreme Gaming has the lead back. Ame, Orchid, Sanjin Yasha does have decent damage to throw. Is getting that siege on up top.
Legendary
on
Talon
mid.
appeared in a
Does
dream
not have
telling
the dragon
Koki to
form left.
retire
Is
and
going
his
Satanic
destiny
Knights.
is elsewhere.
Is going for that big sustained DK that we have seen throughout the day. Tier 2 set to fall.
This
Pentagon.
Orchid is a really good pickup for them. Because it's gonna hit the life stealer or the storm depending on who did the jump first. And it's gonna force a BKB pop. Or maybe this will force the life stealer to buy a manta if it doesn't want to buy a BKB.
Moxie. Where's Moxie? I miss
It's always a
Moxie.
really strong pickup for Course, who does not want to buy Manta.
That it is. I'm wondering if they prioritize FBZ actually. Stop the split. Feels like one way to go about it as well. So they do manage
It
to
might be,
start
but-
something on someone. It is Sin Q dead.
Ah. And then get to burst down the Phoenix too.
Yeah, GH hanging on with a sliver of HP. Rushing still the Ags here on FBZ. XM is
Triple
going for
it
the
out.
Gleipnir. Did stop and hold out on the full Dagon buildup. Is not going too spicy. To be fair, Gleipnir, I think it is affected by the AoE facet. Maybe. I don't know if it counts items, but that would be very funny as well. Just a very big Gleipnir range.
Let Mayu speak,
That
please.
is kind of
Yeah,
hilarious.
I mean, patches like these tend to be very funny. Like at the very beginning when everything's just new and then spaghetti code, you know? Everything tends to be very fucking funny. Like
Whoa.
when Aghanim Shard was
F-bomb?
new, a lot of fun interactions showed up. But of course, Valve doesn't like fun, so they patch it out.
Yeah, that's true. Now I'm reading some chat. I see someone said, "Can't believe I gaslighted myself into believing Nigma would own Enhance." I think that's just called being a fan of a team. And that is, to be fair, being a fan of a team does mean you gaslight yourself. All right. It's not bad, buddy. You're just a fan. All right. No problems with being a fan. Okay.
I'm gonna say it's a
And
guy.
It could be copium if you're rooting for a team like maybe Nigma, but
True.
you know.
But that is part of being a fan, right? You douse yourself in some copium. You gaslight yourself into believing. And so far, Extreme, well, they've gaslit themselves into some hope here. 2K up,
It's
21 to
still
12.
fine.
As it's NGX to lose some steam.
NGX.
Hammering in onto one more tier 2. Ame
Oh no, he's
finds it
got
for
blood,
free.
so now.
Into the Tormentor now
What are
as
these
well.
items sinking?
Shouldn't take too long to clear this out. Free shard coming out for XM, and they've got the Bloodstone out on XXS. That added AoE on the Sandstorm, on the
Make my wins
Epicenter,
as easy.
the search range on the Burrow Strike can feel good,
Easy.
and of course the lifesteal. But all of this magic damage is going to be great. NGX taking the opposing Tormentor now for themselves. See if they get anything spicy here.
God, it's taking forever for the Tormentor to die.
All right, Ghost finds his own. MKB up now for Ame. Radiance Burn, not going to hold back that DK damage for much more. Let's see, Parasmo out for Sumail. Sin-Q looking for some snipes with a
It doesn't even have boots. But
Scuttle?
fuck Nix,
Scream?
man.
That Radiance build is pretty fucking cocky though.
Oh my god,
Especially
what is
going
it?
against the Nick.
What is F-bombs?
Yeah.
Stop
Yeah,
it.
it's
It's a
somewhat
dude.
cocky. Smoke breaks, not able to really catch anyone out with a smoke just yet. No, they just didn't have FBZ alright. Dust expended, just to be sure. And now, can they get the angle here? Extreme. Right in the lane, but you've got the jungle lined up for NGX. The
That's
cask
the Axe
does
is
not
meta now,
connect to
'cause of
anything.
me.
Smoke's starting to break.
Ooh.
Cute, sexy
Sin-Q
hoodwink
trying
with
to burst
fangs.
1J, but no. Not
With
able to get the combo
fangs.
off.
No.
Bug squashed. Weaver, the superior bug. The cockroach. The stronger life form. Will clear out this Chen army now as well. And Extreme
They want to
holding
fight?
the high ground. Have ward
4v5?
vision.
Interesting. There's no way they win. They have a Shen as
They'll
well.
start Roche.
Ew.
This is
It's gonna be a good
this is
fight.
very
They
confident
don't
from
know, they don't
NGX. Here
know.
they come. XXS. Boris strike in. They've got a good
Oh my
position
God.
for GH, but
Oh.
they're dropping low. Time lapse already out from 1J. FBZ isolated away. Epicenter doing a ton of work. Egg out in a really good spot. Trying to heal up Sumail. Keeping him alive, but Sumail.
Oh, do they have
is
any
just gone
life
with no mana
stealer?
left. Egg does pop. Cyclone does save on XXS, but
Dung,
Ewolds
dung, dung,
be
like
tornadoed up
this?
once more. Ame, man fighting up onto
The
Ghost.
bug is
he
killing
winning?
him!
He's not yet. Not quite. The
The
bug.
bug!
The minus armor stacking up, and all of that strength plays in for Ghost.
Ooh.
You will win the day as XXS now. Gonna be fine.
Where are
Trying
they
to chase
running?
elsewhere. GH stuck in the middle. Infest bomb out. Sin-Q. Trying to snipe someone. Not gonna be able to find anything.
Damn.
A 2-for-1 in favor of NGX as they will take the get across to take Roshan. Are spotted out by the
No
wards.
bullying out
So
people
Extreme
anymore.
knows this is still going. But they don't have the bodies to throw to
Scotty.
contest.
Damn, I so strong.
That started off beautiful for Extreme Gaming. Like they had the setup, they know where they are. But I think if the what's the name again? Sand King? If the Sand King did kill Epicenter first before Burrow striking in, that I think that would be a real game changer for that fight. Because
I hate you putting in 1k player.
Give them time to react for the Burrow strike.
Damn, John is
And the Burrow
down
strike
bad.
came first for Nigma to react accordingly. Storm jumped out.
Don't even know the hero names.
Went for Rage, and then yeah, they just can't out-sustain a life stealer.
Yeah. Just a little bit rough, especially now with the full Scotty up for Ghost. So all of this regeneration you're looking for coming out on Ame, nullified out. Really good itemization here from Ghost.
This isn't
Not sure
official,
if that
little
full
bro.
Satanic we were talking about is up anyhow.
Why
I mean,
is that?
The Satanic still feels good.
Time
It's
to
not gonna be
torture.
that
Where's
burst
the
feeling
English
that you
main
really
cast
want
then?
there though. Once that Scotty that Scotty is on you.
Yeah, but
You-
it might give him enough hits to survive though. I mean,
Could just be
Satanic is
enough.
still like 100%.
So normally the way
life stealer, right?
tournaments work, normally at least, is you click
That
here.
is-
Oh,
do
and
manage
this
to
is to
catch
the main one.
1J gone.
Where's
Ghost
this
stuck in the
one?
middle of this mess. But not gonna be pinned down with
Normally.
Rage.
my like people always prefer Daedalus over MKB.
You thought there are no official
on
main
a lot of
cast?
matchups, but
So you don't know? You don't know, but you just made a factual statement.
It just gives you
Interesting.
much more. Like it doesn't. It's not as explosive as Daedalus, but you get what you see, you know. With
Yeah, it's
MKB.
consistent.
How
And
would
you
China
have to
make a
respect
tournament
the,
with no English
bonus
cast?
damage on the Pierce anyhow. Like there is a little
Yeah.
bit of magic damage coming in, so it's a very baby crit. It's not fancy, but it is consistent. And it has more chances to proc because you get more attack speed, so I don't know what the mats are in that. Someone probably has done the calculation. So I can't comment objectively, but I will say I do agree to an extent to that sentiment.
80%, right? MKB is 80% proc.
80%.
That I can't tell you. I don't know about the proc rate. Ame, this looks like an 80%
Like
chance to die.
75.
Let's pop the BKB. We'll try to walk
no,
away.
no.
That is BKB forced
No.
out. Why are people saying Kuroki is the co-caster? How does Mayu sound like Kuro? Is
I don't
Kuro
know.
an
I
anime
think
girl
Yeah,
now?
it's right with the community casting. That's
I'm
interesting.
pretty good with Chen. What do you mean?
That is interesting.
Oh,
Oh, the BKB
Sumail manages to get that BKB as the combination comes in.
Well, that would
1J
change
will
some
clean up.
things. It's weird it's linked on
Sumail.
Wikipedia though.
Perfectly happy with popping that BKB.
Even weirder, there's no English
Has
cast.
another galvanized stack up. Look at that, 27 mana per second as the mid being sieged, or the top being sieged up by Ghost. Has the backing of GH's healing.
Now waiting, I literally called it.
XXS trying to slow this process down, but doesn't have the Ags to really scare. Is just trying to whittle away at Ghost. Age is still up for some good time. And we'll just go for the reset. Blood Torn up for Ame.
Oh, blood torn in.
Could be
That's
massive.
gonna be fucking painful.
And it
but
is.
you can only get the supports for that.
Yeah,
have
and you've got the
Manta Rage,
BKBs.
you have
You've got Manta, you've got
BKBs,
Rage.
yeah.
It's difficult. Maybe if they force out Sumail's BKB early, that could be the prime target. If they can catch him. After BKB pop. Which is a hard
It's
if.
up to the Nyx. It's really up to the Nyx. Like, the Nyx
who?
alone can burst a storm down, especially Sumail's not going for Lincolns. But yeah, you're gonna have to sacrifice a lot of damage for Lincolns.
She sounds really cute.
Yeah.
Like, you could go for other items that will, you know, let you be bursted down more by the Nyx. The Mind
Hopefully
Flayer, but
tomorrow you can watch in game and
yeah,
then we
if
can
you're a
watch
player
better.
like Sumail, you can play cockily like this. Like, you
He's
have
building.
superior mechanics reaction time.
He has the Void Stone queued up. Not sure what he's going for. Maybe that
what-
Lincolns you're talking about?
Maybe it is Lincoln's, yeah. Perseverance. Wait,
Could
no.
be. What?
It's not Perseverance anymore, right?
Does it use the cornucopia? I forget if that's the one that uses cornucopia or Percy. It's one of the two. 1J, time lapse back, does spot out Sin Q. Can they get the burst? No.
Just TP out.
Not sure
Not quite.
anymore. Because it just auto-queue in the
This
builds
is gonna be the
right now.
first win
Let me
for
see.
Team
both
Star in
look
10 million
same.
years, so they're gonna make
Let me
it
see.
go real late.
Let me learn.
And 50,000 gold lead.
Lincolns. I always forget. Lincolns. It is still Percy, so I am correct. Cornucopia is on Battle Fury. And I don't know if it's
Oh,
on anything
it's on
else.
Press
if I
NK.
recall right.
On Press
Alright.
NK, which is also smart.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh,
Couldn't get
lucky
the lift
Yam.
out. Instead, Sumail guns for the backline, taking
Good,
care of the Storm
good.
Burst and Sin Q, but that
Damage?
drags the fight so far away from the rest of the team. Forced to reposition. Good Gleipnir out, cutting them off from the retreat. Can they get a good spot to get their spells off?
Oh my
Doesn't look
God,
like it.
how did they not
Sin
commit
Q
on that?
survives. And that's enough to hold back the side.
Quick
Enigma
back up.
Galaxy for now. And that is the Lincolns. Yeah, he did go for the Lincolns into the Sanjkaya.
Okay.
So, you do have that. Now very well protected up against the instant stun of Dragon Tail plus the Nyx with Mind Flare. You do have ways of breaking that. I think it's mainly to break Lift or Dragon Tail, right? Like, it will allow, once that pop is up, you go away.
This is a really good item against their lineup. Like, all of them, even the Burrow Strike can get popped by the Lincoln. Right?
Yeah, makes it challenging
Yes.
to look for that same
Yeah,
opening.
so they really have to coordinate their stuns really well for this.
What they do. 42 minutes in. 25-14. NGX showing up here in
Oh,
game
this
one.
Instagram is really cute,
Extreme
actually.
gaming.
Just
Not looking
checked
too
it.
bad either, to be fair.
Really cute.
See if they can work this out their way. Have the Ags being queued up by XXS. BKB for FBZ queued up as well. Full AC up and running now on Ipul. So he can't sustain. He's a very... It's honestly a bit scary how much crit a Brewmaster has in the late game. As the smoke is out from Extreme. Looking for the flank angle. Have to cross that triangle, cross that mid lane. Try
Level
to
3
catch
egg.
out the side of NGX, but they're hugging their vision. They want to break the smoke under the ward. Can you find this angle, Extreme? Nah, they show. XXS gets impatient. Clears out mid. That could be the smoke play gone. FBZ though does get caught with a burrow strike, but
He's
look how
fine,
tanky
he's
he is.
tanky.
The zip across, Sumail looking for the back.
The
Gets
heal.
control onto SynQ ASAP. BKB pop. SynQ gone. Can they get XXS? Egg drop. Yules to try to stall for time. XXS popping the Bloodstone, looking for some damage.
Oh.
Can't have got the stall.
The heal
We'll get the
Bloodstone.
epicenter. With the Bloodstone, it's enough to
Uh-oh.
sustain
Wait,
true.
what? Oh my
We'll
god,
clear
the
out
fucking
Ghost, meanwhile,
ghost.
chasing
What
so
the
far
fuck
away.
is
No
he doing?
buyback on him.
Oh
Burst right
my
on
god.
FBZ, he's gone. Focusing so hard on his Sand King, but without the life sealer around to take care of that regen. With that Scotty, he was just so far away. Now to high ground. Opened up. No buyback for Ghost. No split even with the buyback in FBZ. No egg. What do you do? They're trying to split push top.
What the hell did
Fortifies up,
Life
but
Sealer
Gen
going to
Army is
fight?
here. Can they clear anything up top in exchange before that happens? Yes, Sumail finds a tier 3.
They just
Tier
throw in
3
the game.
falls straight into the
They're
Team
actually
Force.
just gonna end the
Extreme
game.
Gaming. They sense an opening. They know there's no buybacks.
The game
They
is
know there's
over?
no team fight spells.
Kick shoot.
Buyback from FBZ. Back to the racks, but no, Ami says no. Tier 4 is to go. One down. Sumail going on to
Sumail.
XM first. Trying to clear out this Rubik. He
What?
stole Infest.
Alright,
Into
infest.
Ame he goes.
Oh my god.
Rack still
A
stands.
dragon!
Tier
Oh
4
my
is to
god,
go.
defend it!
20 seconds for Ghost. Zip again. Sumail trying to catch out DY. But the
Oh
Aura game
my
will
god,
stop to control
oh
Sumail.
my
Has to watch himself. Does manage to zip out. Ame still holding strong. Still right-clicking the towers. 1J cleaning up DY at last. As they do manage to get that chase. The BKB on 1J. Oh, barely stays alive. And the Rax.
Go.
They'll only find a range for their trouble. Meanwhile, top was cleared out. Unless I'm seeing this minimap completely wrong. They did manage to take care of top. And they did. Top Rack's
god.
gone.
A little bit of a gulp moment.
That was
I
massive.
think XG didn't get their priorities right. I guess, but tier 4's down though. That's for the long game. If
That
this
is for the
lasts
long game.
longer, yeah. Rex isn't really much of a problem against SK and DK, who has the Red Dragon facet.
Can still get that done. Setting up for Roshan now, to side of NGX. Have that refresh on GH. Double egg. Ready to go. Just need to find good position for GH. We've seen him pull off a couple of good ones. But they don't. It doesn't feel like they have the chain control to keep them locked in. Great scan. Extreme. Out with a smoke of their own. NGX looking to force this fight outside. Scan fades. But it's still detected them in there. Extreme knows where they have to run.
Okay. Is that a free
Are taking their
egg?
time. And this Roach does not take too long to fall.
3 eggs?
It's going to be Aegis and Cheese.
Yes,
Massive
Daddy.
take for the side of NGX.
What do they got?
They will
Storm?
find it.
That's a good
Ags
storm,
upgrade
Ags.
for Sumail. AoE Vortex now available.
Ooh.
This flank though, Extreme. Southbound on that lane. Heading north.
Coming from the
To
back.
get the rear flank that they need to open up this game. That they need to even out. That they need
Oh no,
to clear out the
Sumail!
ancient.
Your team is
Sumail
zipping
trying
out!
to keep
Sumail!
you out.
Sumail!
No! They see everyone. BKB pop. Sumail left
Oh,
all
he's
alone.
out.
Forced to zip away, but has the mana.
Okay.
Will be able to escape. Ah. That was a close call. If they were just a little bit faster and extreme, they took their time. They were hanging around low ground of their top jungle.
Yep.
If they just walked straight into the pit, forced
Refresher
that fight.
Phoenix. Kind of hard.
Yeah, maybe that's true. I was barely looking at the map. But damn, they almost got the storm though, which could have been huge, but
Not quite. Another Tormentor to go the way of NGX. Free shard for Sumail now.
Nice. That's a good
A little bit more
shard.
coming out for our Storm. FBZ going for the Nullifier can help them set up onto XXS with that Yule. It's
Overload on right clicks.
fairly annoying installing out these fights, trying to kill off that Sand King. Ame going for the full Daedalus, looking for that damage now. We'll have to throw an item away for that. Probably just toss the boots. See if that will pay off when he gets the gold for that and buyback. NGX, and they still have Aegis Cheese. No real spells committed outside of the BKB usage of Sumail a while ago. They still have some play. This
Go,
AoE Vortex
go.
feels like
They
this
need
can
this win
ruin
badly.
the fights for NGX if they're not careful.
If teams start as good
This
in
is
this
the AoE
tournament,
control that they needed to
oh
follow
boy,
from the late game.
Kuroki.
Just need to find a way in. The lift back Ghost already far forward. Up on the high ground, stuck.
Oh, I never knew.
He's just stuck. Yeah, he's cosplaying
He's
right
stuck.
now. He's stuck in the middle as well. Does survive through to on top. Sumail trying to clean up the back by himself.
Man, he's out.
Still has the cheese.
The bugs.
Egg in a good spot. DY gone. It's a lot of you see.
Go back. Help the Sand King, idiot.
XM and Ame opening up this chase for Sumail, but he's BKB face.
Oh, is it gonna work?
Near good.
Oh!
Vortex onto 2. XXS
Oh,
trying to come in to
beautiful.
save the day. Not quite able to do so. Bloodstone BKB to run. Will be able to escape, but Sumail wants blood. Sumail zips forward to find nothing. The BKB duration quite long on that Sand King yet. This bot set racks.
Beautiful.
Not as long as that BKB is gonna fade. Buyback forced out in Ame, no dragon form. This should be the Megas. This might be the end. Extreme Gaming put up such a strong fight. Have to try to find a way to make this last team fight work. Split is still ready.
No.
Egg is still ready.
End
What I
it.
don't like about these traps, like, I noticed DK is such a contested hero.
Sweetie, they're in the middle of a team fight now.
Wait.
I'm not
Zip
talking
forward.
Like-
Infest
draft
bomb
now.
out. Ame does manage
Jesus
to get force
Christ.
staff up
Wrong time, sweetie.
onto the fountain, but the tier 4s, this kind of boils back to Extreme. Not going for the safe racks play, overextending. Lanes still shove out normally. Got
Kuroki
the
right
room for
now.
NGX.
Kick Society.
Crimson Guard making it a little bit slower. Damage block is good. Not good enough. Sinkido
Egg!
tries to burst down GH. No.
Oh.
Infest save is there. Egg right on top
Oh,
of
yeah,
two
hit
of
it.
them.
You try and hit it.
And Ame does not have the attack speed to deal with his BKB is pop. Trying to get away, is away from pop stun.
Losing to Nigma in
But
2024.
what else can they hope for? Sumail starts to drop low. XXS does get left behind. And now that exposed Ancient, the Mega Creeps slowly pouring in. The buyback from XXS. They stun up Ghost. The split's still there from FBZ. Does manage to get it off. The aggressive infest from Ghost will pop out now of Ame. He bought back. The stolen AoE Vortex is huge though.
Hey, hold
XM
up.
finds him a little bit of an opening.
Oh,
Will
DK
take
is
out
dead.
Sumail. Might find 1J as well.
Bye
And
back.
they
Here
will.
comes the big Yump. The Yump is coming.
Is that enough? XM set to fall. Buyback out from 1J.
Here it
Rex,
comes.
Ancient. Open. As they will fall. NGX. They take game number 1.
So I noticed Sand King is
And he
such a
managed to-
contested hero.
Actually get a win on LAN. Would you believe it, Mayu? NGX has done it. They've gotten the
I
win.
watched the whole thing. Can still not believe it.
I played music on Spotify. I realized that was still American football. All right. Yeah. Unbelievable. Unbelievable result. NGX looking good in game number 1.
Yeah,
With
I
the
don't know.
subs.
With the what?
With the subs in. Those are substitutes.
Oh.
Right? Like 1J
Oh, yeah.
and Ghost. They're looking on fire. They're looking good. What do you
Yeah,
think
they
went wrong
are.
for Extreme before we go on to a bit of a break for that game 2?
They picked a DK.
You were on a tangent about that DK earlier. You want to finish up your thoughts about that?
Like, yeah, it can farm fast, right? But there are timings when DK can be strong, and it's usually when it has dragon form. Like, yeah, it's a very short cooldown, but if you get caught without it, like that last fight in the dire high ground, like for a good minute or so, the DK couldn't do anything. He was just sitting duck. He did have a buyback, but there's really nothing much you can do without the dragon farm, and that's I think what's wrong with these kinds of core, like Marcy, DK, who
I'm playing
banks
Kuro.
on getting kills with their ultimates. who
What is she
tends to
rambling
really
about?
long
Holy
cooldowns.
shit.
Like, DK is a strong hero right now, especially because of the facets. But
Just
don't
Google Mayu
think if
TV
you're gonna match
on
it
Google. You can
with
see
a
Instagram.
proven and tested core like Lifestealer, I don't think it's gonna win in the long run unless they play perfectly as a team.
Yeah. And that was just a really hard game to
Alright, well, we're not gonna watch another one. Giling-giling, giling-giling, giling nyo ng matunawang taba. Giling-giling, giling-giling, hayaan yung mata nila ay lumuwa. Giling-giling.